You got a rebuttal there or what?
Yeah, obviously he's a bigger boy, but I thought I put up a good fight, pretty even. So, yeah.
What was the intensity like out there? It's the middle of the summer. It's the first day of this camp, but it seemed pretty intense.
Yeah, obviously in summer you're not really doing many battles and tracking drills and stuff like that. So, it was good to get out there. Obviously, high intensity. Everyone's going all out. They want to make this team. They want to make an impression. So, it was high pace, a lot of fun, and there's a lot of great players out there. So.
What impression did Iginla make on you?
Yeah, really skilled. He sees the ice really well. I think his shot really stood out to me. I mean, we didn't get to do too much work together yet, so I kind of get to see more of that in the game. So, just going to try to get him the puck, work my hardest to get open, and, hopefully we click.
How much motivation do you draw from getting so close to making the team last year?
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of motivation, but it's a new group of kids this year. There's a lot of talent still, so I'm gonna have to work for everything I get. Especially being a smaller guy, you gotta earn everything you get. So taking these next few games, not taking them lightly. Getting ahead of every shift, just making sure I'm doing my best and making the most of the opportunity I get, and try to make the best impression I can.
What did you learn from Easton and Oliver when they came back? What did they tell you, I guess, about the World Juniors?
Yeah, they obviously had a lot of fun out there, and it's a really cool experience. They got to go, see Sweden, so that was pretty cool. But I think the big thing with them was they said, it's one little mistake and you can lose the tournament. So every little play, every little detail matters. So making sure you focus on those in these games here, and that'll help make an impression on the coaching staff. Sorry.
Heartbreaking for everyone, but Oliver, the way it ended with the puck going off him, what was your perspective on how he handled that coming back to London?
Yeah, it's a game of hockey. I mean, there's bounces, and they're not always going to go your way, and that bounce is one of the more unfortunate bounces I've ever seen, and obviously that probably weighed down on him a bit for the next few days. But he's always had a short-term memory. He's always been able to rebound from things like adversity and stuff like that. When he was 16 in London, he didn't make the team, and he went down to play in the Gouge, and he had an unreal year. And next year he's a first-round pick to the NHL. So little things like that obviously they sting for a bit, but he's always used them as fuel motivation, and he always improves from them.
Speaking of motivation, what's your sense of Easton Cowan coming off the season that he just had?
Yeah, obviously he had a surreal season. He put up a lot of numbers, played a solid 200-foot game, helped lead our team to the Memorial Cup Finals. We won an OHL championship, so he had a really strong year, and he's one of the hardest working kids I've ever seen. So he deserves everything he gets, and we'll see what happens in Toronto with him.
How cool is it to be going through this experience with three teammates from your junior team at one national selection camp for Team Canada?
Yeah, it's really cool. It kind of shows how well London has developed us, and then also the work we've put in, day out. All three of us have spent a lot of time together on the ice after practice, or early mornings in the gym at the rink. Just watching each other grow, and spending this time together has been really cool. We've gotten really close, and to see each other all here, it's a sign of how your hard work has paid off, and we're just trying to enjoy the moment and take it all in.
With a couple of guys who have made this team before, and yourself and Sam who have not made this team before, what kind of advice have they been able to pass down to what they've learned at the tournament to you guys?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just take advantage of every day. There's a lot of skilled guys here. You're not going to get your power play one time maybe that we get in London. So take advantage of the opportunity. If you're not getting the ice time you want, make them give you the ice time you want. Kind of work for it, and just take advantage of every opportunity you get.